Welcome back to Let's Play Rune Recreations. Just had a thought. Wait, actually, I just noticed the HP and RP isn't that full. I guess because we didn't escape the wrath of staying up late. But you know, the later you stay up, like past 12, is where like I don't think it really affects if it's at 12, but once it goes to 1. Like your HP and RP will recover less when you wake up the next day. And also, I just noticed we woke up 2 hours later than usual as well. So yeah, it does affect. It's like, I guess it adds an hour for each hour you stay up past midnight. And like the HP and RP recovers less and less with each hour as well. So yeah, that's why you don't want to, you know, stay up too late in the game. Stay up past 4 or 5, for example, you just pass out. Gotta think of it, wasn't that a similar thing that happened in that game, Bully?
Good morning to the both of you.
Happy to good day. Well, like you stay up past a certain time and you just pass out. I mean, I call it Bully because that's the name of the game, but you know, the PAL version, it's called Canon Edit, which is a very weird title, but then again, you just think a game that's just called Bully, that just sounds like it's lacking, you know? I mean, sure, in the game, it's like, you know, there's a lot of bullying going on, but you're pretty much the avenger of the bullies. Well, you could also be a complete arsehole yourself, depends how you play it, really, but you know, like in that game, you're pretty much kicking the crap out of the bullies. Every, you know, clique in the entire school, you eventually butt heads with, and then you're like, okay, now you listen to me, assholes. You're not gonna fuck with me anymore, or this little dweeb right here who never appears outside of plot-related scenes. But anyways. I've listened to Dean and Sanjay. Oh my god, come to the event right off the bat. Perfect time, I'm off to do my patrol of Yaz. Would you like to come with me? Sure, I'd love to. Oh, wonderful. Hey, I've never seen you swim before. You love the sea, right? Swimming is best. You say, oh, I've never seen you swim before. I've never seen anyone in this game swim because swimming is not a feature. It would be cool if it was. I don't know how they. I mean, it wouldn't be really, would it? It'd just probably be something like, yeah, it's a thing you can do. You just jump in the water. If it's deep, you kind of just go, and that's about it. So it wouldn't really necessarily make the game any more interesting, but at least it'd make the beach seem a bit more, you know, have a bit more to it, you know, like. I feel like maybe that was something that they were possibly going to implement in the game. I mean, I'm just assuming this, so I don't have a clue. This is based on the fact that, you know, they can change into swimsuit and all that, swimwear. So with that, it makes it seem like there was going to be, like, maybe a possibility of swimming on the beach, possibly. But didn't get implemented. I don't know. Probably not. But maybe it was a thing that was originally planned. But you know, maybe the deadline of the game, like, nah, we can't put that in. So forget that. It's swimming. No. You see, that's it. I can't swim. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I can't swim at all. I can't swim either, but I still have to play by the water. I can't wait to play by the water when I get my body back. You should come with me then, Mikoto. It's a lot of fun by playing by the water and making sandcastles. That, no, I can't make sandcastles. I'm not very good at that. I mean, can you imagine if we could make sandcastles? I mean, again, it probably wouldn't be implemented to be the most interesting thing in the world, but it'd be something if you could just build a little sandcastle.
Apologies, please.
It'd probably just be an option. It's like, okay, you got the materials, you just click on the specific part of the beach, and then like build sandcastle, just like fades to black, comes back, Oh, suddenly a sandcastle! That's right, I just remembered something urgent I need to attend to. I'll see you later. What was that about? I don't know. Mikoto clearly embarrassed not being able to swim. I mean, I don't really know how to swim myself, to be honest. It's like, I remember as a kid, you know, go to like swimming pools and all that, and it's always like you look at the deep end and you're like, you know, any water where you can't just, like your feet touch the bottom and you can still, you know, have your head above the surface of the water, anything deeper than that is like, oh fuck no.
Hello.
Morning there. Let's have a great day.
An adventurer doesn't need to be fashionable, that's what my grandma says about it. I don't agree. I'd look like a real idiot if I made some historic find and I was wearing some old rags. That's why I'm entertaining the fashion contest tomorrow to see how I measure up. Entering. Oh, it's a contest tomorrow? Didn't realize. Should have paid more attention to the calendar.
So, you are hard at work this morning. Excellent.
Oh, you have come at just the right time. I wish to speak to you. About what? Oh, nothing much. One moment, let me explain. Pandora, you call yourself an arch sorceress, so why are you eating here? Arch sorcerers enjoy delicious meals as much as the next person who see a problem with it. Anyway, what were we discussing? Ah yes, plans for world conquest. Did you come up with a plan? But of course, have you forgotten who you're dealing with? Listen well. I will infest this food with insects that I have captured. Then the islanders will have nothing to eat. Fine, but that will kill you. Well, that plan lacked a certain something anyway. It's merely a rough draft. It's like, can you imagine that? It's like, I'm an evil mastermind. But then the idea of getting the shit kicked out of you. It's like, never mind, I'll change to a different plan. But my plan is to unleash many such nefarious plans to sow fear among the populace. I await your suggestions, my loyal minions. Half expected, you know, Odette would be like, hey, you can't do that, but just Aden suggesting that Odette would kill her is like, okay, scratch that plan, I'll think of something else. You think of something too, minions. Huge amount of tools. Flash Fest will be held in the church plaza on the 13th of fall, so on your best outfit and see if you can be the most fashionable of all. It is Santa Cookie. I mean, are we not fashionable enough? You know what kind of bugs me about this game? Is that you can make accessories, right? But you can't make outfits. How cool would it be if you could, like, change into different clothes? No, you'll always have this default outfit. You can only just add hats, you know, belts, tails, you know, pendants, rings and shit like that. Masks. You don't really get anything for like changing your clothes or anything.
What a lovely morning.
Tomorrow's the fashion contest. What should I wear? Probably the same thing you're wearing right now. Because they don't really change their clothes to any other outfits. They just put on accessories. Hey, what am I doing? Ah, yes, I see. Participate in the Fenif Island fashion contest. Who is the fashionista of Fenif Island? And then it's Dean's birthday the next day. So it'd be kind of a bummer if we lose that contest, but we probably will, because not the most fashionable person around.
hope it's a good day. What's up?
Fashion contest, I'm not in it. If I showed up for I'd win it every year, no problem. That wouldn't be anything. And then the next day, she enters the fashion contest. It's like, what were you saying there? Because I call bullshit.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? That's how young folk ought to be.
A fashion contest? Well, man looks proud of fashion. We judge by what's inside. Yeah. Women do too.
Good morning. I wonder what we'll be having for lunch. It's so fun to think about.
Tomorrow will be the fashion contest. I'll be taking part as a judge, so I'll be looking forward to seeing you up on the stage, team. I forget how they even judge the fashion, to be honest.
Hello.
And even then, I don't know exactly how it works even back in the day, I don't think. I can't remember.
Good morning. Oh, good morning, you two.
Tomorrow's the fashion contest. It's a contest where people compete to see who is the most fashionable person on the island. I hope you'll wear your favorite outfit and compete. What, so basically whatever the hell I'm wearing now, I suppose.
You guys must be morning people.
Tomorrow's the fashion contest. James is really going all out. He really actually loves fashion contests and things. Tomorrow's the fashion contest. You should enter. But I have nothing but the clothes on my back. I couldn't possibly enter a contest. I think you could win. I mean, your outfit's cooler than most.
Morning.
Tomorrow's the fashion contest. It's a festival to determine who is the best dressed on the island. I'm not sure how I ended up in this. All I have is made uniforms. I watched my own outfits. Well, if Irie from the Higurashi series was the host, you would win instantly for that alone.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's like the fashion contest where you have to perform in front of others. Really not my style. Perform in front of others? What do you have to do? Get up on stage, strike a bunch of poses, I guess?
Good morning, you two.
Fashion contest tomorrow is very important. I decide what clothing to order in the next year based upon results. Wait. I only just now noticed that kind of face thing on his hat there. There's like, have you got a Korok on your head? Well, not on your head, but your hat. Actually, I don't really like mushrooms. I can't understand how people can eat them. In fact, I can't even believe they are edible.
Good morning.
Why, good morning. I do hope you'll have a good day.
Fashion is my specialty, you know. I'll be going over your look with a very critical eye, so I hope you're prepared for this. Here's some pineapple juice I bought on a sale. Why, thank you. This is just a thing.
Morning. Good morning.
Fashion contest tomorrow. I want to be a part of it, but Father Jared said I'm still too young. That's no fun. I'm totally fashionable, damn it.
Good morning.
Tomorrow's the fashion contest. I'm still a kid, so I can't enter, but I'm gonna win it when I grow up into a super fashionable lady.
Good morning. Good morning. So, you're up early?
We work up late, though. Also, I can never tell if she's standing or sitting half the time. I mean, if she's sitting down, then she's sitting down on an odd angle. So she's probably standing up.
Which would you like? How many do you need? Thank you very much.
It's gonna take up inventory space now.
Okay.
Sell some potatoes.
Thanks very much.
I think I've got to enter the fashion contest tomorrow. What should I wear? Maybe the same clothes but with some accessories. Perhaps. Who have I not talked to? I haven't talked to Odette yet, and actually I think it's only Odette is the only one I haven't talked to, which is kind of rare because isn't it usually like actually where's Pandora at? Oh, she's in there. Didn't get Pandora's thoughts on the contest. Probably in Jarod's room then, I assume. Yep.
Good morning.
Tomorrow is the fashion contest. I had not planned to take part, but a lecturer implored me. It is a sin to be too beautiful. Here's a daily ruby.
Jewels possess magic. I will take possession of this one.
Good morning.
Spirit of life, hear my song.
Oh, what?
That I now sing to thee. I sing for you with my heart and my soul. I am here waiting.
Oh, that song sounds sad and usual today. So just gonna loop that, because then I can try to figure out the chords.
Open your eyes, feel
Do 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 do.
our hearts. Help us be brave, make us wise, make us strong, make us the guardians of this land.
Oh, she's singing the rest of it as well. Well, okay, it's not looped, so I couldn't figure out. Okay, I can't even remember what the chords were. It's in D major though. Yeah. Wasn't expecting there to be a cutscene. Really, it doesn't sound all that different to me. Oh jeez, you're always like this. She was still singing in D major, but it was slightly sadder sounding. Maybe she was singing in B minor, which is the relative minor of D major. It's like she was singing the song, but she had the minor key instead of the major key in mind, so it was sadder sounding. Oh, I'm sorry, did we bother you? No, it's okay, we said our goodbyes. Goodbyes?
Yes, Talynn is leaving for the Forest of Beginnings.
So, dying?
Please take care. Goodbye.
Okay, no more crying, we have a job to do. Collecting the egg is our top priority. First of all, we have to give this little one a name. What do you think? I forgot all about this. Fangord. Well, since we've, like, aside from Echo, I mean, what was Echo's default name? It was based on some giants from mythology, but I can't remember what it was. But, whatever, I'm not going to alter the name of the dragon. Could name it Blue, because, you know, Blue Skull Dragon, but no. You will still be Fangord. not too shabby a name. It's almost like this was the intended name for this dragon. Your name Fangord. Your name is Fangord. Nice to meet you, Fangord.
Morning! Good morning! Another day to do our best.
Well, it's a fashion contest. My sister Lily and Violet are all enthusiastic about it. If you're gonna join in, do it with gusto. It's kind of weird to transition from that to that. It's like, oh yeah, the fashion contest. Talynn's gone now. Shit, we can't make wishes now, I just realized. Shit, that was another reason why I was like, oh, Odette's there. Make another wish there while talking to her. And then that happens. No more wishes. Until that egg, you know, hatches, I suppose. We don't have a dragon to get wishes from. But Talynn, man, he told us everything about every character. He's like, this character likes this. Well, technically it was Odette that said it. But, you know, she was translating for Fangord. Well, not Fangord, but Talynn.
Good morning.
Could have named it Talynn Jr. now that I think about it. Talk to everyone. Let's get into the monsters. Oh, that's a fort actually. Like I've said a few times, there are actually dragons that you can befriend in this game. And whichever dragon I befriend when we eventually encounter dragons, I'll name it Talynn, after Talynn. Maybe Talynn Jr. to be more specific, I don't know. Maybe, if I remember that by that point. Because it's gonna be quite a while before we encounter
Good for you. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
finally great a ruby.
Good for you.
Was it this part or the previous
Thank you
part?
very
Because
much.
I can never keep track of when I ramble on about shit. But,
Crops grow?
when I was talking about, you know, post-game stuff, there's like this battle kind of thing that I never was able to fully complete. Like, that area definitely has dragons that you can fight and potentially befriend if you want to. But I'm pretty sure there's dragons in the fourth spirit shrine. It's like, spoilers! Like, is it really spoilers? I've already babbled on that there's dragons in this game that you can befriend. It's pretty obvious. And it's very obvious that there's going to be a minimum of at least 4 shrines. Because, of course, you can't just have 3 shrines. You gotta get all the elements, man. And it boggles my mind. This is like part 68. And we're like, a little over halfway through the game. So realistically, you could be like over part 100 by the time you actually get to the end of the game. Like the main game. That's just insane. It's like, compared to like, when I played the Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy 8, 9, and 10. It's like, Final Fantasy 10, for example, dragged on forever. Well, that was more down to side quests than anything else. I could have beat the game, like, freaking win a lot less than over 100 parts. But a lot of it was dedicated to side quests. This game, on the other hand, doesn't work that way. So, you know, it's like, there's not really much main game stuff that kind of intertwines with optional shit, because, I mean, that's how the game is made, you know? It's made to be more focused on, you know, farming and, you know, talking to all the villagers and whatnot, guys. You know, making friends and shit. It's not really about the plot, for the most part. The plot is kind of like in the background. So, you know, the pace is very different. So it's more side quest than plot in that sense. Potato. It's just like a giant cornfield, and then you just get like a randomized one at the end. Last time it was an onion, this time it was a potato. You know, technically, you could actually get to this game a lot quicker if you would just like focus entirely on clearing the shrines and nothing else. Just like advanced missions. None of this daily routine shit that I do, which is clearly how they want you to play the game, you know. Tend to your crops, talk to the villagers. That's how the game should be played. But if you would decide, no, I'm just gonna focus on the plot, I'm just gonna speedrun this motherfucker, then you could probably get through the game considerably quicker, although you would, you know, miss out on a large amount of the content in the game. And not to really spoil anything specifically, but there is actually a kind of incentive to, you know, max out each villager's you know, friendship before, you know, completing the main game, because it actually does kind of play a role. Kind of not like anything like, you know, overly huge or anything like that, but it's something that is, you know, both neat and useful. Especially if you suck at the game when you get to it. I won't say anything more than that, though. I won't spoil anything for all that. Spirit 1 is much better. Although, I wonder if we can still have foods. There's a very real possibility. Maybe. Because we don't have all the ingredients. Well, not ingredients, the recipes. I'm not sure if there's any other recipes for the spirit ones. Spinach. Don't show that or give that to Mervyn or she'll be pissed. I mean, that's neat though, you know, the characters occasionally will talk about what they like and dislike. So you don't necessarily need to, you know, make wishes at the Dragon Shrine. I mean, not that we can at this point because, you know, Talynn's gone. But you get the idea.
Hey there!
Sal's got a mind to blacksmith for me, isn't he adorable? What am I doing? Of course, he grew a very fancy one, so I'll have that in storage. Milk is always quality milk. And what's that? Sharp fangs. But we might be picking more up from him, so let's put the glue in storage though. And let's get the show on the road. Or should I? No. Let's actually do some cooking. Yeah, but not gonna be like that. It's like, I mean, it makes sense considering how many axes I've made.
that the forging skill is higher than the cooking skill, but we really need to get that cooking skill up, you know, because there's a lot of recipes that, you know, have a lot of, you know, high level requirements. Some pickles. Make some ice cream. And make 2. Yes, we can. Fried rice. No, can't. With French fries. Popcorn. Pancakes. Rice porridge, egg bowl. Make some more strawberry jam. Strawberry jam is what saves me more often than not. Let's make some porridge. Some butter. Right now, can't make the cream soda. Let's make some cherry juice. And now we have no RP. But we have gifts to give out. Let's give some pickles to Odette to cheer up.
Hey! Did you make me this? You're so talented.
I have heard of an island floating in the sky. It's called I Don't Care. I didn't mean to talk to you. I was meant to jump in on the spot, but then you were walked right in front of me like a complete bastard.
Oh, how perfect. I was feeling a bit hungry just now. Thank you.
Who else? You know what? And some flowers as well. So I know, let's give her spinach. No, she did not like that at all.
Can I really have this? I won't give it back to you, even if you ask for it, you know.
Sorry, Box, I don't have any spare fish.
Oh my!
Why, thank you, this is just a thing. Ice cream.
Yay! This looks so yummy! Hello. Thank you. I'll share it with my sister later.
She already has one, and I don't think she's gonna share that.
Thank you very much. I love this. Thank you rich. Now what sort of accessory should I make with this?
It's just silently going about my way, giving gifts to everyone. Well, mostly everyone. Anyone who I know likes a certain thing, I suppose. If I don't know what they like, then they get nothing. Where is Lily at? You shall not leave until you have tried this strawberry jam.
Oh, this looks delicious. I'll have to eat it later.
That just leaves James and Lily. Elena's still gonna be ahead of everyone because she keeps getting gifts. Yeah. Some bronze, why not?
Whoa!
This is the size of her head.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver.
Think of all the shit you can make out of bronze that size. Like you can make a golem head. Wait, where's James? Oh, he's not there now. Make up your mind, James. Box is coming to the inn.
This looks really delicious. Gratefully received with my thanks.
Just an average response. He doesn't love it, but he likes it. Wait, what am I doing? Well, might as well store shit first. Right, store the butter. And yeah, that's about it. Go take a bath, go fight some monsters and try to clear the third floor. And that'll be that. It's fast.
It's already 6.
Yes, I'll take a bath.
Man, this feels good.
Ooh, I feel so alive. Hello.
Huh? What is it? Looking for something to do?
Oh, Marion, what a lovely fragrance.
Huh?
You notice I'm using a perfume that I made myself. It's an exotic perfume. I call it Aden Dark Elf. How original. Oh, my skin is so smooth after a bath that it would be the end of any baby, if I do say so myself. Anytime I hear the phrase, if I do say so myself, I just think of the cameraman from Earthbound. And the funny thing is, I can't even really remember his character all that much. I just remember he'd descend and be like, just like, what a fantastic photograph or wherever, if I do say so myself. It just stands out in my memory.
Good afternoon. Now, what shall we have for dinner?
I do love adventures, but I love food even more.
Wonderful.
Is a very good cook, so I look forward to every meal I cook. You know what? Why not? Let's see, what can I give you? So what have I got there? Hot milk? Let's see how she reacts to hot milk. It's not, a snack necessarily, but, it's a drink. This hot milk looks delicious. I'll be glad to pick it up in your hands. So pretty much the same if you give her any food. I assume that she has a favorite type of food, but I forget what it is.
Hey there.
Join us on our quest to conquer the spirit shrine. of bullshit. What a great monster you are! Let's go kick some ass. Alrighty, where did I leave off? Go straight down, take a turn, second turn, or maybe just straight ahead. I forget. Out of the way. Maybe up ahead. I don't know. I have very poor memory of this layout. Some ow! Excuse me, can you fuck off, please? Freaking hell, man! What a bunch of assholes! There's no way to greet someone, you know. Okay, that's not the right way.
Watch out!
Watch out, there's slimes and mimics and turtles from the Woodfall Temple in Majora's Mask. I think it was called Woodfall Temple. Or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong temple. Or the wrong Zelda game. I don't know. It's been a while since I completed that. I think it was this way, right? Paragon. Some monsters kicking my monster's ass over there. This way. Gold! Gold! Slimes and trolls! Let me guess. Of course. Alrighty. Yeah, here, destroy! Yeah. Ow, jackasses. Ow. Ow. Get a bit of hectic over here. We go somewhere else. This is a large open area. I will save you guys by constantly spamming the whistle. Okay, that's probably out. Fuck you! Where the fuck you come from? And that probably leads to the stairs, so we need to get over here, guys. Just stick around there. We're going to be locked in any second now. Yep. We gotta deal with these assholes. Now, when I first encountered these type of enemies, they're pretty much the same, really. as the spinning turtle enemies in George Mask in the first temple. I was like, how the fuck do you defeat them? What you gotta do is, with Deku, you go into the plant thingamabob, and wait for them to charge over, and then jump up and you'll knock them on their back. And I think that, I can't remember if that automatically defeats them or if it's something else. Do I have to go around? I don't want to have to take scenic routes. God damn you, game. Fuck you. Look at that bullshit. You can't jump over there. It's like... That's bullshit. How do I get around? Old Guppy's gonna freaking die. Well, not die, but, you know, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out over there.
Here it comes!
I've lost my sense of direction. Not that I really had much of a sense of direction to begin with, but I have no idea where I'm going. I think it's up here. Wait. What? Why is it... What? Okay.
It's the middle of the night. Get to
bed already. Didn't notice this one here. I don't know how, but I overlooked it. Must out. Get to the next floor before leaving. Ah, shit, really? Oh. Out the way, out the way, out the way, I got it. Shit, fuck, ass, fuck, motherfucker. I hate these stupid floors. Wasn't needed anyway. Hooray! Let's get the fuck out. It's the middle of the night, we gotta get to bed already, guys. If we don't get back before 1, we might not, you know, wake up with full RP and HP. I think. Or maybe as soon as it gets to midnight, that's pretty much already the case. Like, yeah, you're not gonna get full restored with the HP and RP, which kind of sucks. And we've got plenty of RP. Actually, what kind of accessories can we make? Fashion festival is tomorrow, after all. Naku and Marine Bronze. Oh, we can't make it. Amethyst? Nope. Ruby? Well, we'll try to be fashionable, so, let's get a ruby. Shit. Got that. Now let's just make a bunch of axes. Actually, meteor staff. Yeah. Make the same old axe till you go insane. It's like the way my voice went like that. It's like laugh singing, you know, singing and laughing at the same time. But no, that was actually trying to stifle a cough. And that'll do. Actually, I don't need to put that in storage because I might need that. Actually, what is off fashion currently? Got a tear pendant, a hand-knit hat, a cattail, a golden ring. What did that replace? The tail, right? Where's my tail? Where did I put my tail? Oh, it's right there. So tail adds 30 to max HP. Compared to that. I honestly can't tell. Is that like... The way it calculates it is like, okay, 15 equals 0, 0 and all that. Does that imply that it's not boosting any stats, it's just adding 5 attack plus 10? While this is taking away attack, defense and magic attack, but boosting magic defense. Actually, I think that's what it's doing, because it says magic defense is 12 there. Equip that, and it says 0 there, so... 35. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The stat on the left is the stat you get, and the stats on the right indicate where it's taking away stats and increasing stats. So technically the Ruby brush is better, but magic defense doesn't really get any boost. So how about that? Let's go to bed. 52 minutes, bloody hell. Both these parts are long.
Good morning!
There's a festival there outside, let's check it out.
Good morning.
What festival? Oh, of course, the fashion festival. How could I ever forget? My foot is lodged into this stone. And judging by the fact we got full health and RP, that clearly implies that as long as you go to bed before 1 AM, your HP and RP will be normal, and you will wake up at 6 instead of 8. Just checking, I was like looking at the TV and then glanced at the time and was like, yeah, that is the time. But I feel it's compulsion to save the game twice. So let's go over the villagers' friends thing. Okay, so... Oh, well, Odette is catching the fuck up once more to Elena, but she's still got the lead. And it looks like Violet's finally caught up considerably, and maybe slightly ahead of Electra. Merwin's just behind them. Lily has fallen behind all of those. Meanwhile, Pandora's overtaken Sierra, if she hadn't already overtaken her. Sierra's almost at the third friendly event. Mikoto is, Mikoto, Pandora, and Joe are going to take a while to get to their next friendship event because, they just had their friendship event in these past 2 parts here. James is taking a little while, but he's considerably ahead. That's one thing that Sierra and Bismarck have in common, aside from being siblings, is that they have fallen behind most other characters. Like, I don't know. I've actually edited that out because it might count as a spoiler. If I remember to, which I hopefully should. Anyways, it's like you got these characters. These characters seem like these characters from here to here seem like they have more importance than, you know, these characters here. Even though they're all on equal footing, right now it feels like, you know, these characters don't have as much importance as the other characters. So in that sense, Bismarck is at the lowest, followed by his sister, while everyone else is ahead of them. And anyways, you know, back to the point. James has got a little ways to go, well, quite a ways to go. Bismarck's got a lot more ways to go, as does Marcus and Beatrix, Quinn and Kelsey, and Gerard, Jocelyn of course as well, and Annette of course never changes. You know, you may be looking at this and thinking, that's 5 spots there. Is there going to be 5 other characters that you get to talk to? Not that I recall, no. There's definitely one that comes in the first game, and it's a character much like Annette where it never changes. And there might be another character, but I'm not really 100% sure, and I can't remember if it even like registers as part of that. Definitely doesn't count as anything that more than, you know, as Annette would, you know, in that it never changes if that character does even appear on it. Anyways, there's been a long ass recording, a long ass part, and yeah, so I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.